Hey guys, it's me. Today I went to my aunt's wedding to watch her get married to her fiance of 2 or 3 years. Since my uncle died, she was a married aunt, but she's done a lot for me and helped me a lot. So I felt that was where I needed to be. Happy all day long, no complaints whatsoever. And then at the park, our park just put in a new handicap swing for disabled individuals, like the wheelchair swings where you can push your wheelchair up into that. And if I can find one without the copyrights or something like that, I will insert it after the video. But my cousin was putting me on the swing to take pictures for this very vlog when all of a sudden these kids come off the swing from playing on it, the handicap swing. They had hurt themselves on it. Well, all of a sudden they come out the gate, try to get on their bikes, and then look back at me. The little girl taps her brother, and then all of a sudden the words that came out of her mouth, I was just shocked and appalled are the words that came out of this little girl's mouth. This little girl had to be about 12 at the oldest, and a defining characteristic of them was they all had purple hair. Now, they looked younger than 12, might have been around the 9 to 12 age. Her exact words to me were, "Really? Seriously? Ew, she's gross. She's an abomination. She's disgusting." So I go into the wheelchair swing area. It's gated off so no other people can get in. I don't know how they got in. It's just an easy latch cover, like a latch, an easy lift latch, I guess. And they did post a sign, wheelchair only. I guess these kids didn't bother to read it or couldn't read it or something. But after this is all said to me, I go into the swing area. My cousin puts the front part down that you roll the wheelchair onto, like a ramp, almost. And excuse me guys, I gotta sit myself up. My hip is kind of bothering me. And I'm sitting there trying to cool off because when the kids said what she said to me, my blood boiled. I started shaking and tensed up. And that's a telltale sign I'm getting ready to go off on somebody. I used to do it all the time. And then I kind of got put on medicine to help with some of that. Anyway, that's another vlog. But I felt myself doing that. Sorry, this makes me cry. What came out of my mouth was, "I was born this way." Watch your mouth, is what I said to the girl. And then they walk up to their mom's truck. Tell the mom what I said. That I said to watch their mouth and that I talked to them and that I was a stranger. And she said, "Okay, that's fine." We talked to the girl. They said, "Mom, we talked to the girl in the wheelchair." First she said, "Okay, that's fine." And then they said, they didn't tell her what they said. Of course. They only told her that I said, "Watch your mouth." And she said, "Well, why would she say that?" And the kids, of course, said, "I don't know." So I'm sitting in the swing area, getting ready to get on the swing. I am trying to calm down from the whole situation, and I just can't calm myself down because in the 26 years that I've been alive, not one single person has come up to my face and said something derogatory about my CP. And if they did, my grandmother shielded me from it. She took care of it. I've never had somebody come directly up to me and just say that. It flabbergasted me, to be honest. And I'm sitting there, and I can't calm myself down. Usually I'm able to calm myself down. My cousin just looks over at me, and I start to tell her that I've never had that happen. And tears just start rolling down my face. I just start bawling. Because I didn't know what to do. Well, then I said, tell my cousin I don't even want to get on the swing. And so she takes me out, shuts the gate. We go back to the wedding party. I get there and I'm bawling, and my aunt says, what'd they do to you? Sorry. My aunt says, what'd they do? What'd they say? And I told her what they said. And she said, it's okay, it's just words. I said, no, never in my 26 years have I ever had somebody come up to me and say something that derogatory, that I am an abomination. Never. I've had stares, I've had laughs, I've had giggles, I've had questions, but I have never had that. And she's like, it's words, just let it go. I said, no, it's not even the words that I'm crying about. I have never been so shocked and appalled in my life. The people act this way. Even when they're 12 and 13 years old, they should know better than to treat somebody that way. So, I just want you guys to know that if you do come across a person in a wheelchair, make sure to please tell your kids when they're out in public and near them, just to go up and say hi. Maybe talk to them a minute, but don't make your kids, don't make your kids think it's okay for them to call people abominations and other things like that. You never know what could happen to the other person or what is happening inside that other person, if you know what I mean. I have since learned that a member at the wedding knew these people, knew these kids, and knew the mother. So, upon my aunt calling me and asking me why I was crying, I told her, and they're in the process of making sure these kids know that that wasn't right, and an apology needs to be made. So we'll see in the coming days if it's made. But yeah, their wedding was awesome. It was beautiful. It was amazing. I'll stick one or two pictures in, but please, no derogatory comments, only inspirational stuff on my channel. And we started the day off with some unexpected house guest. Hold on, I'll see if she's asleep. Kiri. She's asleep. We have 10 fish that my cousin got them for Easter. So there's that. So yeah, we now have 10 fish and a dog, and I don't know, I'm hoping tomorrow is a better day. Just, you guys, if you're out in public and you see a person in a wheelchair, just make sure you please tell your kids that this is not okay. That it's not okay to, when somebody calls them a name or says something mean to them, tell the kids to go tell somebody, especially if it's a little kid in a wheelchair. just make sure you tell them it's not okay. Sorry, somebody was right out my door, and it was I didn't like it. Just make sure you tell them it's not okay. You never know how it affects the other person is what I was trying to say. But I will move on to this. From this, there's better days. It happens. Hopefully it doesn't happen to anyone else I know that's in a wheelchair. I know it has happened. And the same girl that knows these kids that did this to me was also doing some kind of bullying to my 4-year-old today. I had her with me because she really wanted to go to the wedding, so I took her with me. And every time my daughter tried to play with this 2-year-old that she had, she kept yanking her 2-year-old by the arm back towards her and saying, no, you can't play with her, no. And later on, I took my daughter out to the playground to play. And her daughter was out there playing on the little kids' playground. And because my daughter was out there, the minute this kid's feet touched the rubber tire bedding that they had, somebody was out there getting this 2-year-old. I mean, I felt bad for her. Every step this 2-year-old made was monitored. And if it wasn't, she wasn't doing what their mom said, or playing, for instance, she got yanked away and had to sit on her mom's lap for the whole duration of the wedding and reception. And I let my daughter play. My daughter was trying to make friends. And when my daughter comes back to me and asks me, Mama, what did I do wrong? Because you're yanking your child away from her, there's a problem there. Your kids aren't going to break. But anyway, that was my day. And I will catch you all, let's see, not tomorrow, but I will have some footage from Easter for you. So Monday. I'll catch you on Monday. Stay beautiful.